What's up, y'all? I know it's been a minute, but I finally got like a stand in like the the mic and stuff I was talking to y'all about. But it's snowing here, so that's why I'm not outside. But man, stuff. I look rough, but I ain't cut my hair yet. But look at the games. I've been on that creatine. Been on that creatine. I've been going crazy, fam. I'm saying, I'm saying. But nah, I wanted to talk to y'all about like mental health and shit because um that Nautica Malone situation bothered me because you can tell like he had mental issues, and I remember online I had commented about how he needed mental health, and so many people went like just as many people agree with me, like so many people went out their way and they want to say how he was a creep and how he was this and he was that. Well, I don't know, my spiritual journey, like I talked to my angels and I was instructed to not look at everything as right and wrong, but just accepting things for what they are. And I think that the Black community has been through a lot of stress and trauma that never really gets resolved. It's like, I can speak for myself, being a Black dude, it's like, there's no gray area. Either you a thug or you a pussy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just be a chill dude, you know, because that, like, they either think you whitewashed or you Jamal trying to bust the nine, you know what I'm saying? Like I done been through so much trauma and stress coming up Black in the hood as a project baby and all that. And it's just like, and the reason I want to talk about mental health because it ties in with spirituality. In spirituality, you have to have your mind, body, and spirit in sync. You get what I'm saying? And I'm gonna try to find the video and link it. But basically, what we found out is that the brain works just like the regular muscle in the regular muscles in the body. You know how like how you have to lose it or use it? When you work out, right, your muscles tear apart like this, right? And then they form rips in them, right? Like they don't like just completely dismantle, but they start like creating rips in them, right? And then that's how they grow. Like they go from being tight like this to when you work them out, they start fucking ripping, right? And then like that's why that shit burn and it feel like that like when you working out because you're destroying your body. And that's why recovery is so important. So you can build it back up. Because essentially what working out is like you're destroying your body, telling like forcing your brain, telling your brain, hey, we need more function here, we need more cells here. And that's why like you don't lose it because your mind is constantly being put, like your mind and body is constantly being stressed and pushed enough to the edge in a healthy way for your body and your mind to be in sync enough to be like, hey, we need to keep pushing out these cells and regenerating. You get what I'm saying? So that's why you stay more youthful longer opposed to if you don't do it. And then we found out that it's the same way with the brain, right? So I was watching this video and it's like, basically it was about like neuroplasticity. And neuroplasticity is basically, it's how much like mental capacity allows you to endure life, right? So how much of your mental can help you get through life and still like remain resilient pretty much, right? And I forgot what it's called, but we found out that trauma is just like working out the brain. Like certain receptors in the brain like get damaged and shut down due to trauma. And the only way to keep yourself healthy is basically like to push through it. You feel what I'm saying? Like you gotta keep love in your heart, and you gotta keep educating yourself and stay social and still, you know, because we made to be sentient beings and to intermingle with one another. Don't let people tell you different, right? And the crazy part about it all is the fact that it goes hand in hand with spirituality, because you know how in the word and how I don't know exactly if it say this exactly in the word, but it's something like close to it. You know how it say how the Lord giveth and He taketh He taketh away or whatever. It's like that's basically what it is. It's like God give you free will, right? And you know, He said that we was gonna be forever learning, but a lot of people don't use that free will. And I noticed like when you refuse to grow and you stay stagnant on something, that's when you start stressing and losing your mind because you got too much dormant energy. And you can look up in spirituality what dormant energy does and how bad it is for you, how it lowers your vibrations, and how it's just like dormant energy is like still water. It's toxic, you know, and basically it's like the Lord taketh and He giveth away because He give you your free will for you to exercise it. And you notice when you don't exercise it, when you don't stay resilient, when you don't constantly develop and move through the different stages of life that you're supposed to, it's like you feel misplaced and it starts to tear down on you. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of people don't realize is that when you don't heal from trauma, it's like that part of your brain doesn't function properly. Why you think so many people that be in the hood or so many people that be in like, you know, like constant stressful situations, is like, why you think they so different? They so different because a lot of them don't know how to properly come back and heal from that trauma and they suppress it. And then you know what happened? Like that part of their brain gets damaged so much that it doesn't function properly anymore. It doesn't route properly no more, right? So now they can't even access like that functional part of their brain to be as reasonable and as sound as they want to be. And they just lose it. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Because they can't access that part of their brain because they haven't healed it. Like, people don't realize, like, the body is strong and sensitive, but like, it's like strong but fragile. You feel what I'm saying? It's like, because if you treat your body right, your body will be resilient and strong as fuck, right? And I know it's gonna sound crazy, like, okay, beating down on something like destroys it, but that's true though. And people don't realize that a lot of stuff that we do to our bodies is abusive to it. Anything that you doing to your body that your body doesn't take well to, if it doesn't if it doesn't improve you, like it don't make you feel better, it don't clear up your skin, it don't put shine in your hair, you feel what I'm saying? If you're not seeing any positive results from it, that's a sign. A lot of times, like, our bodies reject stuff, and we be all like, man, why can't I be like this? Why can't I? And it's like, that's like, listen to your body. Your body telling you, I can't do this shit. You feel what I'm saying? And but like, yeah, it's like you gotta repair that. You gotta repair like all the stuff that's holding you back. Like, stop being afraid of facing your fear, because that's the reason why you living a bad life, bro. That's the reason why stuff not going right for you, because you supposed to be further in life. And I'm not talking about all this material shit. I'm not talking about this earthly shit here. We speaking spiritual. You feel what I'm saying? It's a spiritual channel. Believe it or not, I mean, I'm gonna do whatever I want on here, but it's gonna be mostly spiritual because that's my lifestyle. But what I'm saying is that you have to search within yourself, and you have to pray and meditate about unlocking your innate potential and talents. And to be honest with you, all you gotta do is move with love and be positive, bro. And when you start living how you supposed to be living, things will start opening up. Like me, bro, I don't even really be worried about money like that, because I already been told numerous times my financial situation taken care of by my angels, and then like I see it happen. You feel what I'm saying? Like sometimes I apply to some shit, or I pay some old shit off, and then out of nowhere I just get like random refunds. I remember like bro, last year I had got like a random like $1,300 refund, like on an old like car thing, like car insurance. The other day I was just spending like a refund, because when I switched over to this location, I got a new place too. I don't know if I shot a video here yet, but well, actually in here, but when I moved over here, I couldn't use the same Wi-Fi provider, and they just refunded me for that. So, like, it's just about being understanding. I don't think a lot of people have love in their heart, because it's so hard for people to look at a situation and be like if they interested in like a crazy story they come across and be like, man, because like think about it, right? With the whole Nautica Malone situation, I don't want to get into it too much, but it's just like because the shit kind of fucked me up. Because like not that I was like running through like drive-throughs with my dick out, but it's just like coming out is like people crashed out like that. Like I had crash outs like that. You feel what I'm saying? And one thing that I learned from going to EBH, which is embedded, I think it's embedded like wait, EB, oh yeah, EBH. I think it was like embedded like basic health or some shit like that. Like I forgot what it stood for, but it was like a mental health thing. And I had a therapist. This was when I was in the army. And I know like, and I learned that sexual misconduct is a very common symptom in a lot of mental disorders. Like, and I started thinking like, damn, like when people be going through all that mental shit and they like, it's like your brain, like certain parts of your brain not just shutting off. You gotta think about it. If you losing that part of your mind because you haven't used it in years, it's like your brain can only function on the parts that are working. So your brain have to be rerouted. And it's just like, and then like we be wondering why, like, how come certain motherfuckers like be off? We like, how come these motherfuckers don't make sense? I say left, you start flying. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like they're not responsive. It's like they're responsive, but they don't answer. Like responding and answering is two different things. And I feel like a lot of people don't know that. Like if I answer you, then I'm thoroughly like, addressing exactly what you say. I can respond to you, right? And not address shit you say. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the difference. Like I can be all like, I'll be like, yo, it's snowing outside. And I could be like, man, Fat Tuesday, Mardi Gras, crazy, ain't it? You know, and it's just like, nigga, what? But yeah, like I think trauma really be fucking people up, bro. And I think that like people don't take it serious. They don't take mental health serious. And I think because I know like, when I was having my crash out and I was having my mental psychosis and my psyche snapped, nobody was there for me. Everybody turned their back. I was in the army in AIT, and I remember it was crazy because I had a friend that basically told me that like, he was like, oh, that's how we became friends. He was like, because I seen how they were like isolating you and like dogging you and putting you through a whole bunch, right? But he was like, so like I would come around every once in a while and make a corny joke just to see you like smile because like the way they were doing you was crazy. But he was like, he was like, but I couldn't get too close because he was like, I wasn't trying to get the same treatment. I mean, I love you, but he was like, not enough for that. And he tried to like laugh and smooth it over. And it was just crazy because it was just like, and then I had my sister clowning me for being like depressed and suicidal and shit. And it was like, it was crazy because even when I was going through my whole bout and like at my last duty station, it was like people was openly ridiculing me. Like, and they made me feel worse about it. Like I wasn't even that bad. Like I was just going through like mental trauma, like a whole bunch of abuse through a lifetime that I had never addressed because there was no outlet. You know what I'm saying? And it started like, and it broke me when I finally got to the army, 21 years old. Like after 2 decades, I finally snapped. You know what I'm saying? And that's why like I can see shit for a different level because it's like I've been there. Like I've done things where like I ain't gonna lie, I probably should have been in way more trouble, but my God's protected me. You feel what I'm saying? Like I've had like legit crash outs. And that's why like I try to contain myself now, be better now. Like I'm gonna be 29 in March, right? I'm 28. But it's like being 28 and being like a dad and shit and like settling down, it's like and then getting spiritual, like I see things from like a different level and I have a different compassion now. You know, I have a different view of the world. Like I used to have this resentment towards the world and like this chip on my shoulder, like motherfuckers don't do shit because it's right. Motherfuckers bitch made, like, you know what I'm saying? This, that, and the third. Like I don't give a fuck about that. Like you don't show, like it's like if you don't show respect, then I'm coming with that energy. But it ain't like that. It's like We gotta start being more loving and understanding and stop beating down on people. You know, because all in all, I'm gonna end it with this because I don't want the video to be too long. But all in all, remember this: the real monsters are the ones that we create when we wrong people, and then we judge them for it. After like they were telling us, like, cause I've had plenty of moments like that. Like I've been telling motherfuckers like my psyche wasn't right. Damn, I need help with this. Damn, like I see stuff like this, or I'm getting jumped on by these people. Like you start getting it from all angles, and nobody helps you, but everybody there for your demise and your crash out. I know how it is. You gotta be there for yourself until you can change your energy and your environment. It's unfortunate, but it's life. And in this lifetime, like move with love, move with positivity, and experience all the positive things that you can, because that's what you were here for. You were put here to experience life on a depth and a level that's incomprehensible to most people and unique to you. Enjoy.